Welcome to the Point of Shares Project Management Plan. This plan has been created by Sean Clark, Adam Hampson, Mackenzie Neal, Jason Travaris, and Adam Wenzel. This section of the presentation will focus on the labor costs, the budget overruns, as well as strategies to deal with these overruns, the human resources required to complete the project, as well as any individual contributions a team member makes. The labor cost summary is broken into 4 stages previously noted in the scheduled time management section of the project plan. The original values were presumed estimates according to the preliminary project charter values and responsibilities. As the project progressed, the actual values were significantly higher due to the role change and resource allocation from the original documentation. In this illustration, we can see a project cost slippage that is addressed in the budget overrun section following this slide. It is important to note that due to resource allocation and role changes, this slippage has occurred. This type of error occurs during preliminary stages of the planning and should be documented for further references in smaller projects. A budget overrun occurs when the newly incorporated values from the labor cost summary in addition to the static resources, costs of equipment and materials. The budget overrun in our project currently is $15,000 over the allotted budget given to us by the Call Us Incorporation to complete their online knowledge database project. In order to pull the cost of our project down and create a buffer for our budget, one of our strategies is to remove one active copy of the Windows SharePoint 2010 and leave a licensed copy in the standby shadow mode. This licensed copy will only turn on in the event of a primary copy failure. The addition of Windows 7 Enterprise license to their new infrastructure can be eradicated to significantly save budget. These 2 strategies combined will give our budget a buffer of $8,000 for any future emergencies, funding, or clawback that may occur during the project lifespan. Point of Shares recommends 7 lead positions to complete this project: Project, Security, Transition, Test Bed, Systems Administrator, Architecture, Training. All team leads are responsible for their own section and can subcontract out within their budget if needed. No additional funding will be granted to fund subcontracting, since the responsibility and pay is the lead's responsibility in whichever stage is active. What you see before you is a current breakdown of our HR management plan. Due to the time constraint of the project, Point of Shares recommends that all team leads have a work replacement strategy in place for leave of absence and sickness that arise, since coverage is not given for this project. This is a sign-off item that all leads agree to prior to taking on the project.